it is cold. Ready to get going?
Sometimes the line. Just pulling us out of the mud there now. We're pulled ourselves into real shallow water, so it doesn't seem too hard though, so that's good. Means we weren't stuck too badly.
Well, bye Oriental. It was really good and really wet. Oh, it was so wet while we were here and cold. So now we are leaving this fishing little village of not even 1,000 people and heading to Beaufort. It's only like 20 some nautical miles, so it's gonna be a short little hop. Crossing the Sound. Now it's calm. See the palmetto palm trees? C'est quoi que tu vois, Coral? We made it to Beaufort, so now we are gonna go explore town a little bit and maybe even grab a little bite.
What did you find there? More rocks? You know you're gonna sink the boat with all your rocks.
I need more tail weight.
I have no idea.
It's crazy, there's like roses and we're November 13th? 14th?
Mid-November anyway, yeah.
That's crazy. Attends ça quand elle s'est fait des bobos parce qu'elle a des piquants. Elle s'est sentie bon? This is great. Both of the kids are asleep, so Corey and I are just prepping the whole boat. I am making some chili. Corey's cleaning the deck because tonight, well, about 4 in the morning, we're going to be making a bit of a jump on the outside from Beaufort to Wilmington through the Mason Borough Inlet. It's about 70 miles and there's like not that many hours of sunlight. So we'd rather just leave a little earlier just in case it takes us longer to get across, so that we enter during daylight and leave at night here. We've actually gone through this inlet before in the middle of the night. Well, Coral slept very well, so we're heading to the beach a little later than expected.
As a kid, I used to live out by a lake with lightning bugs collecting sticks and secret handshakes. I was invincible then, my heart so pure I had no fear.
On va à la plage. Woo! Well, that's a steep beach. It's good for arriving. And we're beached. We made it to the Beaufort beach. Oh yeah.
Hop up the front and I'll pull us.
Hey, pull us in. Work. Work, Captain. Come on. Pull. Pull. Alright, you were good. Well, are you excited to be at the beach?
Yeah?
You get your things?
You got all your stuff? Let's go to the beach. Let's play on the beach. One's dead, and it's not one that can sting you. Oh, there you go. Thanks, Cora. Kai was having trouble moving his arm. Yeah, it feels weird, eh? It's slimy.
Yeah, it's sliding.
I think this is a dragon's mane jellyfish. They don't sting.
Yeah.
See these stingers on the bottom, Cora? These tentacles? These normally can sometimes sting you, so you only touch it if Daddy says it's okay. Ready to go eat some supper?
Oh yeah. Some sausage and
It's gonna be good. And then we're not gonna get a whole lot of sleep because we're gonna get up at like 3 in the morning. But hey, it's gonna be a fun passage tomorrow, hopefully.
I'm so nervous. I really don't like driving at night. There's like flashing green and red lights all over the place. And I'm like, which one's the closest? Or is like just the brightest? There's just so many. I hate it. So I'm just following like a shark, going into the abyss.
Good morning. Well, so far it's been pretty uneventful this morning. Got up 4 a.m., pulled up anchor. It was fairly hard to see, as per usual. Lights are always deceiving at night, but we got out just fine and set sail on the outside. We just got the head sail out for now because it's blowing close to gusting, 18, 20. Pretty sustained 15 or so. It's just been a pretty nice sail. A little rocky, rocking and rolling out here a little bit because of the storms that we had not that long ago. The reason why we actually had to get up this early was because we wanted to ideally arrive during the day when we get there. It's for us, I don't know, I normally find it easier going out in the dark versus coming in in the dark. But either one of these inlets are quite good for entering and exiting at night. I believe it's called the Mason Barrow Inlet that we're going to in Wilmington, where we just left in Beaufort. It's a nice big wide channel, so you don't have to worry too much. It's gonna be a nice sunrise there in a minute, and I'm pretty happy about it. But one thing that I'm happy for is having our new lithium batteries coming, because we had 300 amp hours added for our AC needs, but we got another 600 for our DC needs, because our DC is, well, I mean, it runs the autopilot, runs the lights, and it runs our fridge mostly at night. And just leaving the spreader light on, or sorry, not spreader light, but the steaming light on overnight with the fridge, we ended up with really low batteries this morning. I'm trying to run the engine because we have an older belt. We got to swap out for a newer one. We've kind of burnt that one up a little bit just from running it a little too loose. I got to re-tighten the belt constantly, it seems. So I'm gonna try swapping the belt and see if that helps. Yeah, I'm getting good output when the belt is tight, but as soon as it goes just a little bit slack, it's, yeah, I don't know why it's going slack. It keeps slipping on the thing. Maybe I shouldn't have cleaned it up as well as I did and left it a little rusty. But anyway, I'll sort it out. I think the new belt will help things, and I'll just make sure to keep it tight. But yeah, it'll be really nice. We'll have a few new upgrades coming down here in Florida because we really need it. We can't sail at night if we can't have lights on, and I really don't want to hand steer the whole throughout the night. I mean, tonight it's a short night, the sun's coming up. You know, if we do a full-on overnight passage coming up, it'd be nice to have good power, which we won't until we get to Florida, but that's okay. We'll have other overnights in the future, I'm sure. When Alex wakes up, I gotta retie that thing. It is swinging everywhere.
Want to lay down, it'll feel better. Okay, we'll take a little nap. Okay, here we go. We're back at it. Coral's been sick quite a few times now. I didn't get her pill in fast enough. I've been trying those Dramamine that I'm supposed to give like half of it for her at her age. And it was the first time trying it, and I just couldn't get it open this morning. So I kind of waited, dressed her up and everything in the bedroom before actually giving it to her and being able to open it with a knife. And I think that was just like that extra too long that it didn't go in to her system. So she's been kind of sick all morning. I just gave her some ginger ale, ginger candies, water, and the other half of it, since the first half probably didn't even make it in and just got expulsed. But on the other hand, Kai is not sick, which is really good, because at his age, Coral was just throwing up all over the place crossing the Gulf Stream. So that's a good thing. Hopefully I only get one kid that's sick. Bon matin! Hey Kai! Comment ça va? Sailing's been so different with two kids this year. Coral can stand up more, well, in most situations. Today is kind of tricky because she's not always holding on to everything and it's moving a lot, which is also why she's sick. But Kai kind of needs my attention, my arms. I'm stuck in the cockpit right now and I kind of really gotta pee. the Corey is finally asleep. I don't really want to leave the kids alone because Coral could just roll right off, and Kai needs some milk now. So it's a fun adventure sailing with kids. It's got some challenges. There's days that it's amazing, and actually most of the days really it's amazing because they're experiencing so many new things, and it opens your eyes and it gives you new experiences with them. Then other days it's just like you can't get anything done, which is a little harder. Or they're a bit moody, sick.
Feel better? Yeah, you're singing to him? Oh, that's really nice. Well, it's always hard to tell, but these waves are pretty decent every once in a while. It's only calling for, I don't know, up to 3 footers at a pretty close period, around 6 to 7 seconds. But yeah, some of these are breaking pretty high up. They're pretty steep. It's been sporty out here. I've been running the autopilot for most of the trip, but it's been kind of acting up a little funny. It's been randomly turning to port after resetting and saying that it's lost power, which I'm fairly certain my wiring is okay. It's fine for it to lose power. I figured that was just a wiring issue or something with the existing wiring on the boat, but the way it's acting after that is just very strange. So yeah, some pretty nice waves out there. What are you drawing, Coral? What are you making? Are you coloring in a dinosaur?
Yes.
What kind of dinosaur is that? Do you know?
Who's it?
He's a red dinosaur? Yeah. Yeah, he is. He is a red dinosaur. That's a T-Rex.
That's a big T-Rex.
A big T-Rex, right? You're right, I'm sorry. I didn't realize. And she seems to be doing much better, which is huge. It's always so tiring on everyone when there's crew that's seasick.
Mama, Papa.
Yeah? You want me to color? Okay, what are we doing here? We're gonna color in this guy. Oh, what color is he?
Blue.
Blue.
He's green and blue.
Autopilot is steering again. Seems like the waves have sort of mellowed out. Every once in a while you get a nice big one, but I'm not complaining. We're finally sailing. I'm so happy. It's been so much motoring this trip. We just haven't been catching the windows right. Maybe because we're very particular about our windows and we're looking for the calmest weather possible, but it's just not always working out. Right now we're heading pretty much directly downwind, just a few degrees off of directly downwind to try to keep this sail full. And really I gotta go more downwind, but I can't because of the sea state. As we do this, the sail kind of luffs and fills and just kind of gets a little bit squirrely, and we don't stay propelled by the sails. So I'm trying to keep us reasonably in the wind without falling too far off of my course that I need to go. And then of course you still have the sea state, so you also want to try to catch the waves kind of on the stern. If they hit me just right on the side of the hull, like basically quartering the ship right on the stern on either side, it kind of makes it really uncomfortable because then you do a lot more of this back and forth. Died off. We've got a little bit, but it's directly on our stern because I wanted to stay as close to shore as possible. Sometimes planning your route around kids that are going to be sick doesn't always work out to continued sailing, but it's okay. We made it within 15 nautical miles and then just turned on the engine for the last little bit. So we're only about an hour away, and we'll be there early actually, it looks like.
Mason Borough Inlet!
We made it! That's always so amazing with these break walls due to the surge. Like as soon as you get behind them, it's just like, oh, nice and calm. But yeah, looks like there's some pretty gnarly weather for the next week or so. So I guess we'll be stuck in the ditch for a little while. I mean, we could do the outside, the boat is capable of it, but the crew just won't like it so much. So let's keep it happy and nice and comfortable for everyone.
Welcome to Wrightsville Beach. We did it! 70 miles in 11 and a half hours. This is super exciting. Time for a beer now.
Dolphins! You see them? Yeah? Yeah? How many dolphins do you see? You think he's gonna come up again? He's just a baby, he can't stay down for long. There he is! There he is!
Welcome to our newest patrons, Peter and Donald. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for wanting to support our videos financially. It really helps us a lot, keeps us motivated, and keeps us afloat. And if you're not familiar with what patrons are, check out the link in the description below. They're amazing people who financially support our videos. Thanks!